It's a little chilly, but who cares? Put on a jacket. Yeah, don't get sick. You get sick and your mom will be calling me and being like, CDS, why did you tell my son or daughter to go outside without a jacket on and get sick? I'm not saying that. Bundle up. It's cold. But it's still a beautiful day. It doesn't have to be summer just to go outside and enjoy nature. What's happening, guys? Well, today I wanted to take a little opportunity to show you guys a little bit of the diversity of Colorado. Oh, a little bit of ice. This is actually the only ice that I've seen on this whole trip. And it's like nothing, just a tiny little bit of muddy ice. But I just wanted to take a minute to show you guys the diversity of Colorado. So where I am right now is probably about 45 minutes east of my house. East being towards Kansas. And if you know anything about Kansas, Kansas is like the flattest, plainest state that I've ever seen. there may be more, I'm sure there are, but I think that it's incredible that 45 minutes east of my house, it's like this. I mean, yeah, there's some hills right here, but once we get up on top of this ridge, it'll just be flat again for miles. And then where you guys see me riding, up at Rampart or down at Platte River Road, that's all 45 minutes west. So the diversity is just, it's mind-blowing that could be, you know, that much of a drastic change can happen in, you know, whatever, 50 miles. Sorry, I thought we were coming up to some more mud. But yeah, I'm on my way back from the Titan missile silos, and I just stopped in Deer Trail and found a hidden little pizza shop that made me the most awesome sweet Italian sausage that I've had since I lived in Jersey. And you're just not gonna beat Jersey. But here, look over there. It's just flat for miles. It's all fields. It reminds me of Texas. When we went down to Mr. Scott's wedding, which is right near Waco, this is exactly what it looked like. Just miles and miles and miles of farmland. And there wouldn't even be, there weren't even houses out there. Like, it would just be empty space for miles and miles. But I think it's so cool, and I'm so thankful to have been able to experience this move from one, I think, you know what I think? My GPS says to turn there, or my track that I made on the way out, but if I go up here, I think I can just hook over. But I'm just so thankful to have been able to move from somewhere on the East Coast so drastically different than out here. And it's just, it's really opened my mind up to what this country has to offer. It's incredible, the diversity in the landscapes and the diversity in the people and diversity of the lifestyles. Like, I've learned so much. You know, I was a kid that didn't really like school. I didn't like high school a whole lot. It wasn't really my thing. I wanted to get out and work. But now that I'm getting a little bit older, I kind of have this want to learn. During the Titan missile video, I was talking a little bit about watching documentaries and learning about things, you know. To be a little bit more specific about one that I watched a couple nights ago. Yeah, see, I think we can just turn right here. I watched I watched one on North Korea and what their regime is doing to keep their people in the dark and basically not allow them to be free. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. Go up here a little bit and make a right. And you know, that's I can just see like 17 or 18-year-old CDS would have been like, this is boring. Why are we not like trying to find girls or a party or something? And now I'm like much more interested in that. And I've always kind of jokingly said, even when I was younger, is that you should work early on and then go to school later. You know, like, you know, maybe get like a basic education, and then when you're in your, you know, mid-20s or early 30s, go and do like, you know, serious studying, you know, college kind of stuff, instead of doing that stuff when you're 18. Where is my turn? Oh, it's up here. Ooh, it is slippery, little snotty. It's alright, Zena's loving it. But yeah, I don't know, there's just some of my random ideas. I'm loving the Trailtech Voyager today. So to get out to the missile site, I made a map on Google Maps with the coordinates, or, you know, kind of the address that I was given, and I kind of used that Google map to zoom in, and they wanted me to take the highway, and they wanted me to take all, you know, normal roads and stuff, and I was like, no, I know I can get there on farm roads. So you know, I adjusted the route and plotted it out, and it worked out absolutely perfectly. I haven't quite yet got to the point where I put it in the GPS to follow on the way out, but I was pretty confident in how to get there and had it on my phone, even though I don't have service, the GPS still works, so I just had the map open and just could follow my track of where I was going. But I did turn on the route following, record your route or whatever it is, on the Trailtech Voyager, and I am getting dirt from my front tire straight up into my mouth. But yeah, so now I can follow my route back on the Voyager, and I don't have to stop and pull my phone out at every turn, which is quite nice. I'm enjoying it. So if you guys were hemming and hawing over the Trailtech Voyager with its GPS abilities, I definitely would say get it. I love it. It gives all kinds of cool information about the bike too. Like, it'll give the RPMs, the temperature sensors, it'll give the elevation, all in cool little graphs. And I'm actually working on trying to figure out a way to get those graphs kind of put up visually in the videos. A guy in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a member of turned me on to an application that does just that. However, I have not played with it yet. So yeah, I mean, you can see we're in the middle of BFE. So right here, that's where I stopped. That's awesome. It's wide open. Go, Xena, go! Yeah. I have no idea how fast I'm even going because I'm looking at the map. But I'm gonna guess 65. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's I've had several moments on this trip where I've just had music playing in the Cena, and I've just been cruising along, you know, going up or down a hill or wherever, and I'll just like start spontaneously laughing like a psycho. And it's just because I'm so happy to be out riding. I haven't ridden in 2 weeks, and I was it's so weird how much it affects you. And like, I was really, you know, I wasn't like angry or anything like that. I was just, you know, if I don't get my throttle therapy in, some of you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. if I don't get my throttle therapy in, regardless of whether it's a ride on the road or a ride just riding anywhere, I don't feel right. And it's so weird that that like kind of took over so fast. And I've only been riding for 2 years, two summers really. And I definitely can tell that I'm hooked for life. Riding on dirt. It's great. I love it. It gets into your soul. It sounds weird, and I'm sure it is weird, but it's absolutely true. Oh man, I'm so happy. I can't even tell you guys, because there's no riding up in the mountains right now. It's all under like 3 or 4 feet of snow, maybe even more. And just the fact that I can get out east, and even though, it's not challenging and it's not, there's really nothing to it, just flying down a dirt road, but just, I don't even know why I can't explain this right, but just flying down a dirt road right now is all I want to do. So much fun. And you get into some of this loose gravel and you just feel the rear tire lose grip, and then you feel it hook back up and you lurch forward. It's just, there's nothing like it. Again, don't know how fast I was going because I'm watching the map, but who cares? So fun. Woo-wee. Man, they took a little while to make my food. Apparently they messed it up. And I was like, I'm going to have to get going, because as soon as the sun goes down here, it is going to be freezing. It's 51 right now, and we'll say I'm probably going 60 miles an hour. So it's probably 30-degree wind, maybe just a little sub 30-degree wind hitting me. And I'm chilly. I'm not freezing, but I'm chilly. But as soon as that sun goes down, it's going to be in the 20s out here. And I would be riding in sub-zero wind. So I'm happy to be on the way home. And I know I'm just happy. CDS is just happy, guys. You ever have one of those days where you're just happy? I miss my wife. She's out of town at the moment. Otherwise, she'd be right here next to me. But I'm just so happy to be out riding and be able to do all this and be able to talk to you guys, and whew. It's just great. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year. I hope your New Year's Day hangovers weren't too bad. And I hope everybody got back to work or back on task and on schedule of whatever you're doing at the beginning of last week, and everything's going good for you, and you're enjoying your presents and all that stuff. I know I am. And yeah, just a positive message today. Positive message. Go outside. Go outside. Get off your computer. Put your cell phone down. Go out. Get some throttle therapy if you can. If it's not your thing and you just watch, just go find a park. Walk around. Ride your bike. Do something outside. Just take in the scenery and enjoy it. And then when you do, come back and let me know. Like, hey, CDS, can't ride because it's snowy where I live, but I went out and, oh, here comes some more snow. Slow her down. Oh, actually, it's not snow, it's just melted. But let me know where you went. Let me know what you did. I love interacting with you guys. I found out about this whole trip that I took today just from one of you guys. That's the greatest thing. And if you guys have somewhere that you know is cool and you want me to check it out, I will, just like this. Hello. And you know, that's how we find cool stuff where we live. But anyway, guys, I am almost back. A couple of more crests of hills and I will be back on pavement heading towards home. So I'm gonna leave you guys there. Hope y'all have a great day, and I will be back riding, hopefully, oh, I don't know, should I let him in? Should I let him in on the plans? Alright, yeah, maybe I will. Alright. So check it out. We've already got 2 awesome trips planned. One that is in the bag, already requested off and everything. Hermit and I are going to be going back down to St. George, and it's just going to be me, Hermit, and Everride, and maybe Mr. Goat Cabeza if he's around. We're not even sure, but we're gonna go down there, the 3 of us, and do some ripping of St. George. I missed a bunch of the really cool trails the first day. You know, a bunch of the Everride famous trails. I missed the Valley of Gratitude. I missed the commute, and I want to go back and do those. And then if you guys have been keeping up with Everride Raw, his new channel, there is a new canyon that he found that is probably one of the coolest places I've seen out there. And Everride's going to be doing some scouting and see if there's any way to ride through it. And I don't know, maybe me, Everride, and Hermit will be the first 3 to ride through there. That would be really cool. We're also looking for cool places to ride around St. George. We're thinking about going to the Hoover Dam, but it's a little too far. But I don't know. I'm gonna get online and see what I can find. And then the second trip is not solidified yet, but we are doing it for sure. We're going to be going out to visit Mr. Nest Up Productions. We're going to head out to Oregon and go to Mount Hood Arena Cross, which is in his backyard. How badass is that? You have a mini moto track in your backyard. You are a god in my eyes. There you go, Ness. Ness is the man. Can't wait to hang out with him and his family, and have a great time out there in Oregon. I know I'm not going to be able to take Xena. Stace and I were kind of talking about what we do with gear. Like, I guess we'll just have to pack a gear bag. And Ness, I think, has plenty of bikes. I don't know. You guys might see me on a KTM. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'll ride it until it breaks. Then I might be walking. I'm just kidding, Ness. But I am seriously excited for that. That's going to be a great trip. And then I guess I'll let you guys in on 2 more trips that haven't even been discussed nor planned as we go back onto the pavement. So we're back. This is technically civilization right here. Technically. But we are, I have made plans in my brain, I haven't even told Miss Stacy about yet, that this summer I want our big trips to be Ouray, Colorado, which I believe, and don't crucify me if I'm wrong, I believe it's down south. But there are some amazing pass roads out there that I've seen videos of, and I want to take like a week and do all of Ouray. And then the second one is the Paiute Trail over in Utah, and maybe we can get Mr. Everride and maybe a couple of the dirt vloggers involved in that one. But the goal of that one's going to be to have Mr. Brett. You guys might remember him from the first Moab meetup. He was the guy on the 4-wheeler with his wife, and he was my boss at a company that I worked for previously, and he's become a good friend, and he's been to this trail before. Apparently it's huge. He said it can take like 3 weeks to do the whole trail, But you know, he knows where to stay, and we can go for, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days and ride as much as we can. It'd be awesome. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, since we're back in civilization, I will bid you a fond adieu, and go outside and have some fun, yo. It's a beautiful day.